Hey everybody, what's going on? Nathan343 here, and we have something here that we're gonna do a lot of reviews for this company. We're gonna do some really cool stuff for you homeowners, or even we're gonna find out if this says professional. We're gonna find out how professional it is. We're gonna do some testing with this. We're gonna put this up against one of my other tools that is basically the same thing. And we're just gonna see how fast, how good of quality it does. Stay tuned.
This video is made possible by 343.
All right, so here we have the Alloyman Professional Tools. This is the 480 foot-pounds of torque cordless impact wrench, 0 to 2,000 RPMs. It does include one battery. It's a 4.0, so it's a 4-hour battery. Comes in a case, comes in a very nice case. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed. All right, so here it is, how it comes. It does come in another box, but I just thought it would, what do you call it? Be easier to do this. The easiest way to do this is just to push it out. And there it is. You don't necessarily have to keep this. It is some pretty cool looking box. So we'll just set that kind of right there. And then on the front, we've got quick connects. It looks like some stuff's a little loose in here. I don't know if I like that bouncing around, but it could be something minor. So right here, let's see if I can figure out how to open these. So you just lift up on the bottom. Out comes the lid. Now this has a 1-hour charge time to be exact. So here's the impact. Ooh. I like that. So it is a 1/2-inch impact. Looks like you got different modes here on the bottom, so kind of like the new rigid. It does come, and I'm just really thoughtful of them, with some sockets. Right here. So it comes with it's like a 22 millimeter. We get a 19. We get a 17 deep weld, 18, 21, and a 20. So very awesome there. Now in here, I've actually been needing to get some of these because you could use these for ratchets too. So it's kind of a cool little kit. You get extensions too. So now these are probably not impact extensions, but you do get some extensions. They might be impact durable. So you get that one. And they really got them bubble wrapped on here, let me tell you. Get a long one, 1/2-inch. I've got some, and then you get a short one. So, a couple different deals there. Of course, you get your book with all your instructions, and probably talks about all the different settings. Yep, we'll go over those here in just a minute. Of course, the case. Now, one thing I don't know if I like about this case is there's no actual foam padding in here to hold all this stuff. That's one thing that would be nice, is to have a deal where it would actually sit. I mean, this is just sitting in there, rolling around and bouncing around. So it's kind of not reliable, or, you know. So here's the battery. It's a big battery. Of course, it does have a indicator light. You touch it. Says it's fully charged. Now, this apparently charges in 1 hour. Comes with a battery charger, which you can mount. So I'll probably mount this inside my utility room. That's where all my battery chargers are. And then there's the case. The case is well built. I do like this case. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shut it as that falls down. So we are on. Now we have actually got to take some lawnmower blades. This will be perfect for lawn care. We've got to take some lawnmower blades apart to sharpen them because we are going to be putting in some gator blades and stuff like that. So we need to pull some blades. So we're going to see if this would be perfect to have around for a lawn care company or, you know, something like that. That's weird. So you got this little pin. I guess you have to put these on with a pin, or you can put them on with a pin. There we go. I guess you would line up the holes. Then there's a pin you can put in there to keep it from coming off. So you would just put your little pin in there, although it falls out, but now I know what the little rubber thing's for. So you take that, then you stretch this back over, and it goes right over that, and it helps keep that pin in there. So, of course, you have forward and reverse. But we're going to put this up against my rigid and just see how good they are. Okay, so you got different settings. So if you don't want it to super torque, it has kind of an automated deal. Now my rigid has that as well. So let's go ahead and since it says it has a full battery, we're going to go with the full battery. I'll run it dead and I'll see how this sits on here. This just goes like this and fits on there. So you could, you know, have this sit, and you'd probably want it like this so you could take it and drop it in, because I don't know if you'd want it hanging upside down. Probably want it hanging just like that. So yeah, so you can keep your battery charger in here if you want. Let's go find out how good it does. So here we put that up to the Milwaukee test. Now as you can see, the Milwaukee is turning those lug nuts about a quarter turn more, tightening them up a little bit more. But if you were just using the Alloyman impact wrench to light, you would be perfectly fine. It got those on there really tight. How good this thing works on taking off. We're going to take it on there and zip that one off. We're going to put the bolt halfway back up in there so we don't lose it. We're going to go over here to the next one. Those are on there pretty good. And we're going to put the bolt back on just a little bit. And then we're going to go with the other one. That one's on there, but it got it. All right, now we're working on my grasshopper here. We're going to switch blades, so we're going to take these off. I am using different sockets, and that's because the ones they sent won't fit these. So, but the sockets they did send are very good ones. So they're black, which means they're impact ones. These are not impact ones, but they are hobo freights. Nice sharp gator blade on my mower. Just like that. And then here's our high lift blades, which we'll get those sharpened so that they'll be ready for next year. As I use gator blades in the fall for chopping leaves. Pull that off. Drop the bolt. Whoops. Put that on there. Put the blade on there. Put that on there.
And stick her back on there. Zip, 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 zip.
That does a really good job. Let's go check the last one. So this would be perfect. Dump that out because it was full of crap. For any homeowner, small business operator, this will be staying in my truck because I want something I can keep with me in a case. I'll have the battery charged with me. It would be cool if they made these with 2 batteries. I'm going to take that off for a second. All right, guys, so what do I think of the Alloyman 20 volt impact, lithium battery impact? Well, I think I've used it a few times for my blades on my mower. Pretty much, I mean, I would use it for that. If I ever would maybe need to put a big lag bolt or something. We haven't done a comparison video, but I want to make that a separate video that I'm going to be working on this fall. So that'll come out in a few weeks, maybe a month, something like that when I get some time. We're getting ready to go into kind of a busy season with fall cleanups, and I've been helping a farmer farm here and there. But I did kind of want to plug the battery charger in. I haven't ran the battery on that dead yet, and I'm going to probably go ahead and run it dead somehow with using it, I guess. So there we go. Well, it was working. Let me hit the switch on here. Okay, so green light, obviously green. Red probably means charge. So I want to check that out. This is going to be mounted probably in the utility room where all my other battery chargers are. Or I'm going to make some sort of battery charger station or something. But I mean, the case, this fits underneath my back seat in my truck. You can put this in a toolbox. This is something you want to keep with you on in your vehicle. If you go camping or something like that, or you go on a trip, this would be a good tool to take with you while you are on a trip. If you're going to pick up a car, you use this for lug nuts. You've seen that it will take lug nuts off. It will put lug nuts back on. You've seen one of my buddies that uses Milwaukee all the time. We put this up towards the Milwaukee. Basically, this tightened this up to where it wouldn't turn anymore on that one bolt on the lug nuts. The Milwaukee just barely turned it just a quarter turn more, which honestly, this would probably be fine. I lug nutted my blades on with this and they did not come loose. We took a Kubota tire off with this that I didn't film. Anyway, guys, I hope you have really enjoyed checking out this really, really cool impact. If you want to order one for yourself, I have an affiliate link through Alloyman that you guys can use to get 10% off upon checkout. That will be linked in the description if you guys want to use that. It's a 10% off code, so go check it out. You can get 10% off your order, which, you know, these are really nice for Christmas time's coming, so this would be great to have for Christmas. Again, I want to show you guys red to charge, green to go. So I like it. I did try out the different modes. It's got the deal on here to, you know, so it doesn't over tighten. You can just tighten a little bit, so that's cool. Comes with the charger, comes with the case. Again, this stays in my big dually I have. If I can figure out how this goes back in here. It goes like that. Gotta remember where the charger goes. It's all ready to go. Now the thing is, when you move this around and you're carrying it, and then you go to reopen it back up, I mean, it's still in kind of in its same spot, but it's moved a little bit. So, but this sitting underneath the back seat of my truck, it's always going to be there. It's always going to be ready to go. Again, thanks Alloyman for sending this over. I'm going to use it all the time, and I think you guys should go check it out too. So stay tuned to the channel, because we're going to be starting a whole playlist here on Alloyman stuff. They're going to be sending, I believe, some other stuff over too to check out. Some leaf blowers, some hedge trimmers, some all different kinds of cool stuff. And we're going to test them all out here on the channel. We're going to do individual videos on them, and then we're going to do comparison videos. So I will be working on a comparison video with this. We're going to put it up against a Milwaukee. We're going to put it up against a Rigid, and we're going to put it up against itself. I've got to kind of work that out and hash that out and get some friends to help me out with that. But stay tuned to the channel, because there'll be those will be coming out here probably sometime later October. So make sure you're subscribed, and make sure that you go check out Alloyman, because you don't know what you're missing if you don't check them out. Link in the description, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you guys for sending this over, and we'll see you guys in the next one.